I just wanted to say my thoughts on comic book changes for television and or movies. I'm going to start with the movies. I don't have a problem with comic book characters that are in comic book characters not reflecting in the movies. Because here's the thing, you have to remember that unless it's a newer comic book series edition or somewhat, they were very how do you say this? They didn't include people of color unless it was a stereotypical role. Some were drug dealers, some, drug lords and things of this nature. So they weren't depicted as quote unquote heroes. So because of that, I don't have a problem with them changing the ethnicity, the color, or them, not essence, but changing those physical attributes that don't take away from the character and their personality and everything that like that. I don't have a problem with it. Whether it's the Falcon becoming Captain America, I don't have a problem with that. I don't think it's race baiting. I don't think it's just this people of color movement that they want to have. I just think it's the fact of, you're going to pass the torch, and who's the best person to pass it to? I mean, Sam Wilson, he did serve in the country so far as comic book canon goes. So I think it only makes sense to, reward somebody who they dedicated their life to their country anyway. They serve, protect, and would die for this country. So I don't understand why that would be a problem. Same thing as I have no problems with Mary Jane Watson, presumably or reportedly being Zendaya. I don't care if it was a Latina girl or an Asian girl. To me, those things do not matter. My mindset is, do you have the personality? Do you have the essence of the character? And I believe Zendaya does. Not just, you can't just go based off Disney Channel, because we all know the kind of Disney Channel mindset and kind of how their actors have to be. So ignore that. But the girl is talented. She has the personality, the quirkiness, but she's a model. The girl is thebomb.com. So I don't really understand the problems people are having. So with that being said, I think it's perfectly fine. I don't understand the hate for it. It's weird and it's stupid. Like, get over it. You just need to get over it, because I'm a black girl. I love comics. I've bought comics. I want to see myself on screen. Same thing as some of my Latino friends, Asian friends. Everybody wants to see themselves in things that they purchase. That's why you go to movies. That's why you go to and watch television. That's why you go to certain concerts over another, because you like it, because you can relate to it. So give me something I can relate to. Or not just a, well, I could be like her, but she doesn't look anything like me type of thing. That's appreciated, And same thing with television series. Quite frankly, I think that, hey, do whatever you need to do to fit the demographic that you are dealing with now. If you've got a whole lot of people of color in something and it's just a beautiful mixture of everybody, make the show reflect that. That shouldn't even be something we talk about now. It should just be a standard. And I think once we get rid of the stigma of it, we won't have to talk about it anymore. You won't have to say, oh, well, it's just a people of color agenda. When in reality, if they would just cast people that are full of color who are great for the role, you wouldn't have these type of issues, because nobody would feel like, well, this is just going to be an all one-man band show. So I don't have a problem with it. I appreciate it. And it gives other people an opportunity to shine, an opportunity to, represent something bigger than themselves. And you might not think it matters, but I've seen little children, excited about seeing a Black Panther movie. Things of this nature. Representation matters. And thank you guys for listening. Thanks, guys.